In a hospital in a small town, two young women, Rose and Lily, gave birth to their sons on the same day. Young mothers were happy and dreamed about the future of their sons lying in the Word. When my son grows up, I want him to become a famous person, a musician or a designer, Rose said. And I would like my son to become a kind person. I want him to love and honor me and other people, Lily replied. 3 decades have passed. Rose and Lily got into the hospital again, but this time for a different reason. They both needed the heart treatment. They met in the Word and were delighted to see each other, as if they were old friends. Rose, Lily asked with interest, tell me about your son. Oh, he became a famous pianist, Rose replied proudly. He often travels around the world and gives many concerts. He's a very busy person. And what about your son? Well, my son is a worker, Lily smiled. He makes parts for airplanes. He's got 2 sons already. We all live as a big family. Oh yes, you're not that lucky, Rose smirked. Your son has become a simple, unknown person, like millions of other people. Lily's son showed up the same day to visit his mom and brought some food, while Rose didn't have visitors because her son was at his concert. The next day, Lily's son came again. Rose could only sigh while she was watching her friend shining with happiness. One day, a doctor came into the ward. He said gladly that Lily was healthy and she would be discharged from the hospital the same day. Then he turned to Rose and said that she had to stay for more because her heart hadn't recovered yet. That evening, Lily's son came to take her from the hospital and brought his mother a large bouquet of lilies. When women said goodbye to each other, Rose asked with tears in her eyes, How could you raise such a caring son? You seem so happy. Well, dear, Lily replied, the son I gave birth to had died at a very young age. This is my adopted son, but I'm a real mother for him, and I'm very happy. After all, the main thing in life is not if your children become famous or not. The main thing is the kind of person they grow up to be, caring or callous. Don't strive to make your children famous. Strive to make them good people. And then in the future, you'll be repaid with your children's most sincere love.